Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have any audio for this? Yes, we do. Okay, so Benjamin, I don't know if you can hear me now or not. But anyway, hello, everybody. This is Marilyn, and it's time for the noon edition of Welcome to My World. This is the 16th of June, and it is a Thursday. And I can tell you I did a very bad thing this morning and forgot to put in the room that I was tied up this morning and couldn't trade, so the Marilyn indicator would be turned on and in full effect. But maybe you all figured that out just by looking at these markets. This is one of the great things about trading. Sometimes you sit there for days and it's boring and there isn't anything and it's really hard to get your ticks and all that stuff. And those are days, you know, you keep hearing the old thing, don't force a trade. Don't force a trade. Wait for the good ones. Wait for the good ones. This is like going to one of those great, big, huge, wonderful hotel Sunday brunch buffet things. And there's everything in the whole wide world on the table, and you're starving. Well, the reality is you can't possibly eat it all. That's ridiculous. So you have to be selective about the stuff you really like, and you know, and you're just not going to eat everything there is there. And trading's a lot like that. You just don't take every single trade that is there. Some of them you don't like. Some of them you don't have time to babysit. Some of them it's just a bad day. But boy, today has been a great example also of why we keep trying to emphasize, do not come to your trading with a preconceived idea of where the market's going to go, because the market's going to go where the market's going to go, and it is something nobody has any control over. The bus driver is in full charge of everything. But today is a great example. There were trades in the same market to the upside and then trades to the downside. And you could take both of them. You could go up or you could go down or you could do both. So this is a lot of big trending days today. This one's huge. I love this. Some things I like a little better than others. But these indices have all been pretty much on the same page today. Looks like the NQ might be a little weaker than the other three. But then there are days when the NQ is much, much stronger than the others. Keep in mind what is in that. That is based on the Russell 2000. So there's a lot of stocks in that. The TF is the small cap. So it's in the underlying stocks that affect that are small cap. And those can be definitely the most volatile. And then the YM, of course, is the Dow 30. So the time to really pay attention to the underlying stocks in the Dow 30 is earnings season, because some of those, there's not that many of them, but when they announce their earnings, the YM can really move. But today we've had a big sell-off in crude oil. The markets, the next big thing, now that they got past the U.S. Fed yesterday, who announced they were doing nothing but, you know, dithering. That whole bunch seems to be well qualified to dither. But the next big thing on the big money plate is next Thursday. And next Thursday is the British Referendum, which is a vote on the possibility of leaving the Eurozone. They have always maintained their pound sterling currency, but it would affect a lot of trading and a lot of things that they are obligated to do also. And who knows whether it'll pass or not. But there's the chattering class is chattering greatly about it. And next week, if you trade Forex pairs or anything that is affected by the 6E or the 6S or the 6B, British pound, those futures will be affected, and the pair crosses on the pound, the euro, and the Swiss franc. So be ready for volatility next week, and I think it's sort of beginning today. The dollar's up very strongly today, very, very strongly, and the 6E had a big sell-off. We've got the VIX is right now, it's trading 22. That's the highest it's been in a while. So there are some enormous option positions out there. And I don't mean the Nadex. I'm talking about straight up options. Huge positions. So this is kind of, I don't know, it kind of seems like it's the lull before the storm or something. But when you have a day like we had 2 or 3 of them earlier this week, and it seems to me, I can't remember that far back, I don't think till last week, but we had a couple last week. And it was hard to find good trades and really hard to get ticks, and it was choppy and tight ranges and stuff. But just be patient. That peeing will really pay off if you can learn to pee a lot. Get picky and be patient if you want to get paid. So let's see. I think that's about it. When we've had these kind of trends in the dollar and crude oil in the morning, like we have today, the afternoon, I wouldn't be sitting there glued to those charts because they're likely to go into a little bit of a chop in the afternoon. Lori is going to continue, I think, until she is done with opening up the conference room right after I stop here, and she'll put a link in the chat for you. So as that's what she says, as long as anybody wants to do it, she's going to keep opening the conference room right after I stop today. And those are not recorded. You will have to go in there, but it's to help people who want some help and some extra tips. And I believe that Triple Crown has been rolled out, and there is a toolkit update. I've been really busy this morning with other stuff that's taken my attention and my time. But please take advantage of that, because as soon as everybody kind of, learns it and learns what's going on here, but that is the place to get extra help. And it's not recorded. Nobody, if you've never gone into a room like that and posted your charts and asked a jillion questions, that is definitely the place to do it, because it's perfectly free. Nobody thinks you're bugging them or you're just too dumb to get it. Believe you me, we've all been there. And I'm the poster child for sitting there saying, what? I'm supposed to be doing what? And I just flat don't get it, and I don't see it. So the indicators now are so incredibly accurate. My gosh, it's a matter of getting the strategy that comes easiest to you. And everybody's brain and everybody's eye is just a little different, and what makes sense to you is a little different. So absolutely, to review your trades for the morning, figured out what you did right because you want to keep doing more of that, and figure out what you did wrong because you want to stop doing that. And